Namaskar and welcome to History and Forgotten Legends on One World News, a series where we journey beyond textbooks, beyond familiar names, and honor those extraordinary souls whose courage shaped nations, yet whose stories often fade with time. Today, we travel to the heart of the Caribbean, to the lush mountains of Jamaica, where one woman's unshakable spirit ignited a revolution. Her name is Nanny of the Maroons, a warrior, a strategist, a spiritual guide, and a legend of freedom. To understand Nanny, we must understand the world she was born into. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Jamaica stood under the heavy shadow of colonial rule. Thousands of Africans were uprooted from their homelands, enslaved, and forced onto plantations. But not everyone accepted change. There were those who escaped, those who vanished into the forested hills and built free communities. They were called the Maroons, and among them rose a woman who would become the heartbeat of rebellion. Rise of Nanny. Cut to illustrations of Maroon settlements and mountain hideouts. Nanny, believed to be of Ashanti royal lineage from present-day Ghana, carried with her ancestral wisdom the art of guerrilla warfare, the strength of community living, and the unbreakable belief that freedom is a birthright. In the rugged Blue Mountains, she established Nanny Town, a sanctuary where enslaved Africans found hope, refuge, and purpose. But Nanny was more than a leader. She was a visionary. She trained her people in stealth combat, ambush techniques, and the use of terrain as a weapon. The British soldiers, heavily armed and well-equipped, found themselves defeated again and again by Maroon fighters who moved like shadows through the jungles. Her legendary courage stories say that Nanny possessed not just physical strength, but also spiritual power, a leader who carried ancestral guidance into every battle. Whether legend or truth, one thing is clear: her people believed in her, and that belief fueled their resistance. Under her command, the Maroons defended their freedom for decades, forcing the British to recognize and not conquer them. The peace treaty in 1739, after years of failed attempts to defeat the Maroons, the British were compelled to sign a peace treaty. This treaty granted the Maroons their land, their autonomy, and most importantly, their freedom. This was unprecedented. A colonial empire had bowed to the will of a woman who once arrived on their soil in bondage. Her legacy, today, Nanny of the Maroons is honored as one of Jamaica's national heroes. Her strength symbolizes the power of indigenous resistance, the power of community, and the indomitable spirit of a woman who refused to surrender her people's dignity. Yet, outside Jamaica, her story is rarely told, which is why she stands here today among our forgotten legends, alive through memory, courage, and history. This was Nanny of the Maroons, a queen without a crown, a general without an army rank, but a warrior whose freedom echoes across centuries. Join me next time as we rediscover more names lost in time and honor the heroes who deserve the world's spotlight. I am Apurva, and you are watching One World News History and Forgotten Legends. Until next time, keep remembering, keep learning, and keep the stories alive.